we think of the Oklahoma Food Co-op, we tend to think about the produce that comes through that co-op. But joining us today is Rick Pierce with Renricks Farm and Gardens, and they actually sell perennial herbaceous plants here through the Oklahoma Food Co-op. How did you get involved with the Oklahoma Food Co-op?
Well, I was approached and requested by one of the board members to join, and he told me the benefits, and the big benefit was expanding our base of customers from statewide. Even when I go to festivals in Tulsa, people come up and say, hey, we bought plants from you on the co-op, and now they get to meet the person and I get to meet them, and the relationship builds from that.
So what are they getting when they buy through the co-op or through the farmer's market? Is it just kind of like a mail order, you get it in a bag, or what?
No. Well, first of all, my wife, it is packed like it's being shipped through the mail. The big difference between us and the co-op, say, versus the national nurseries, they're going to get a 1 gallon plant for the most part on a perennial, and we advertise exactly on the co-op what we're selling, the size and everything. So there's no surprises of receiving a $15 4-inch plant. I mean, ours would be not that much, and it'd be a 1 gallon.
Yeah, you've got some nice sized plants that you're offering. And,
yes, ma'am.
And you're primarily looking at herbaceous perennials that do well in Oklahoma.
Correct. Naturally grown. Naturally
grown. Okay. So what are some of the plants that we have? It seems like a lot of pollinator plants.
It's pollinators, it's butterflies, it's hummingbirds. Anything that will thrive and excel in Oklahoma. We have Oklahoma Proven, and we also have what I would call Oklahoma Tough.
Yeah, and y'all are on the hotter side of the state,
yes,
being down here in Chickasha, so.
Yes, but the plants that do well here, I mean, hibiscus, we sell 18 different varieties. It's actually the plant that if someone puts it in their front yard, they'll make new friends. You know, people stop and ask them because it's such a beautiful plant. The Coreopsis, the uptick series is just unbelievable, and as far as its number of blooms. Daylilies are the second easiest plant to grow, just behind irises.
You've got quite a few daylilies that are
Absolutely.
starting to come on right now.
Yes, we'll be taking those to market probably in about 2-3 weeks. We actually have a convention coming up, June 16th through 18th, and it's in Oklahoma City.
Is that the national or local?
It's a regional.
Okay.
It's 3 states: Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri.
Oh, fantastic! So you're involved in that. You know your daylilies.
I know at least 100 or 200 out of the 88,000 that are registered.
That's a good start.
Yes.
It's a good start. Well, thank you for sharing your lovely plants with us here, and it's nice to know that we can also buy plants while we're buying our groceries.
Oh, absolutely.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.